The story of the Trojan War is the starting point of Greek mythology and culture. But did you know that there are two civilizations who claim to be the descendants of the Trojans? The first of these are the Romans, who claim that the Trojan hero Aeneas escaped from the sack of Troy. He then traveled across the Mediterranean Sea, making stops in Carthage and Sicily until finally arriving in Italy, more specifically in Latium. After a brief war with the local Latins that the Trojans won, the king of Latium offers Aeneas to marry his daughter, Lavinia, whom he accepts. From here, the Roman historian Livy gives us a dubious genealogy, probably created by Dionysius of Halicarnassus, that goes from Aeneas to Rhea Silvia, the mother of Romulus, who became the founder of Rome. The story of Aeneas mainly comes to us from Virgil, a Roman poet, commissioned by Emperor Augustus to write a poem about his divine origin, which links Aeneas to Augustus' family, the Julii. The second of these was the Icelanders. Our sources on this subject come from the Prose Edda written by Snorri Sturluson, a prolific politician of his time. His motivations for writing the Prose Edda are in equal measures cultural and political. He wanted to prove that both Norway and Iceland have the same cultural heritage. Why did he want to prove this? Because he favored the union of Iceland with Norway. He even traveled to Norway to persuade the king, Haakon IV, not to invade, but try to convince the Althing, which was the governing body of Iceland, to a peaceful union. What does this have to do with Troy? Well, Snorri claims that the Norse gods were actually the heroes of Troy. This is a very weak statement, but if we look a bit deeper, it makes sense. Snorri genuinely wished to preserve the ancient poetic tradition of his country, which implied the stories of the old gods. But the church will not approve of this work if it glorified other gods, so Snorri just didn't make them gods. This might seem pretty jarring, but the truth is that this story is just used as a framing device for the old myths and it doesn't affect them that much.